Let's address wearing a lot of hats. I'm Alyson Caffrey. I'm the host of the 3 Minute Ops Tips channel, and I'm here to give you some prohibitively quick operations information that you can implement immediately. Now, when we start to talk about the proverbial everybody wearing lots of different hats, I don't see a huge problem with that. Actually, there's an incredible book written by Todd Herman called The Alter Ego Effect that actually starts to poise that as we do certain things, like wear different hats or put on glasses or dress a certain way, or once we get our haircut, we can show up differently in our life and energetically and emotionally and all these different things to be able to perform at a high level. Now, I don't think that there is anything wrong with team members wearing lots of different hats. I also don't think there's anything wrong with the founder wearing lots of different hats. Now, I think that the problem, however, with all of these hats is that we just say they're all a bunch of hats, but we don't distinguish them from one another, which is really why this thing fails, right? It's why we end up not getting results, is because we say, okay, well, if I've got this hat on, I'm this thing. If I have this hat on, I'm this other thing. We all are very used to being multiple things inside of our own lives, right? I'm a wife, I'm a mother, I'm a business owner, I'm a friend, I'm a daughter, and all of these things. And so we're really used to this. We're really used to filling multiple roles. We just really are, challenged to define what those are and what our specific job is. So if you are struggling with your team wearing lots of hats, if you yourself feel like you're pulled in 1,000 different directions, try to be a little bit more intentional about how you approach the different types of hats that you're wearing. Me personally, and as I've grown this business and help clients grow theirs, I have boxes in my org chart where I am managing and also managed, right? And so I need to show up as a different person, right? As a contributor in the managed sections of the business. And as a manager where I'm managing people, I need to show up a little bit differently there. And so I understand that what my accountabilities and responsibilities are. If you haven't created an accountability chart for your team, if you haven't defined those different hats that folks are wearing and spots on the accountability chart that exist, then definitely do that. Something that I think is really, really, really helpful is just making sure that that is crystallized, because as folks are kind of moving between those spots, they understand, okay, when I have this hat on, I perform as this person. When I have this hat on, I perform as this person. And I think where we start to get really challenging here is where we think, like, if we're a small shop, we can't really just hire a full-time person for every single thing that we need in the business. And it's perfectly, doled out between several different people. That's really never going to be our perfect situation. So hope that's helpful, and hope it decreases the stress a little bit around tackling some of these things, because ultimately, right, we want to get results in the business. So hope that's helpful, and I'll see you next time on 3 Minute Ops Tips.